Jake Ludington here at HP Discover in Barcelona, and I'm here with Jordan Whitmarsh. And mobility in the enterprise is kind of a big topic here. And you guys have identified 3 key areas that are important to focus on in mobility?
Absolutely. We have a phrase that we use to summarize what we mean by enterprise mobility. It's kind of a way that we get our message out, and it also acts as a test for enterprises as they move forward. And we call that universal access to people, applications, and data. And 7 words, extremely easy to say, but extremely difficult and complex to deliver. Imagine what those words really mean. Universal access, meaning any device, any location, anywhere. Universal access to applications, which traditionally have been provided on a Windows platform that's been very well managed, moving towards a BYOD platform where anything can happen. Universal access to people. So unified communications, making sure that we can get access to the collaboration environments that we need within the enterprise, both within the organization but between organizations to interact with your customers, with your partners. The real value of enterprise mobility there is to drive employee productivity, drive employee engagement, drive employee innovation. And there's no better way to drive that and gain business value from that than making sure that we can communicate effectively with people. And of course, the final one there, universal access to data. So without getting the access to the data that you need, you're not able to make the business decisions that you need to. So making sure that the data is available both on your corporate Windows PC, for example, but also on your smartphone, on your tablet, making sure that you're enabled to make the decisions that you need to wherever you are.
So when you say universal, what does that exactly mean? Because that could mean almost anything.
It could, absolutely. So universal to us means available on any device, any location, any network. And again, traditionally enterprise IT has provided good quality services by understanding the infrastructure end to end, from device right through to data center. And with the mobility revolution, that's much more difficult to actually achieve because we no longer own the device necessarily. We're connected to corporate Wi-Fi, we're connected to home Wi-Fi, we're connected over cellular, 2G, 3G, 4G. So no longer can we assume that the employee is coming in through a Windows device connected to a corporate network. So ensuring that your services, looking at your services at a service level, making sure that they are available cross domains and from any device is really important, of course, from any network.
Isn't there a big challenge, though, around making stuff available because each platform sort of responds a little bit differently?
Yeah, each platform is different. Every organization has a different security policy. Every organization has a legacy security infrastructure that they're trying to fit the new world into. Yeah, universal access is a simple pair of words to say, but a challenge to deliver. But it's not an impossible challenge. We have to redefine the way that we provide connectivity in the enterprise and between enterprises, and take that services approach. So making sure that your core productivity services are available through the internet, making sure that gateways are in place, making sure that experience is optimized, but building services from the point of view that mobility is the new face of engagement. So, as I say, we used to build services, productivity services, with the assumption that it was consumed from a corporate Windows device. We can't make that assumption anymore. So rebuilding those services, transforming these existing services that have the most business value, and making sure that any new services that we deliver adhere to these fundamental principles is definitely a way forward.
Are there any areas where a company could make some quick wins in making this universal access happen?
Absolutely. So we call that we have a concept of the seamless and intelligent edge. So the edge network traditionally was very hard. So you're either on the corporate network getting access to corporate services, or you're not. And we've seen some of that edge blend. For example, the ubiquity of the Exchange ActiveSync protocol means that you can basically get your corporate mail on any device from any network. You know that you just put in your username, your password, your email address, and you just get it. There's so many other services that are equally important as email, and some more so. So being able to provide those through an intelligent edge that is more seamless is absolutely critical. But we understand that the idea of the perimeter, of the edge of the network is important. So making that work better, making that more intelligent, giving the network the intelligence to make access decisions based on key bits of information like who you are, what device you're using, and the posture of that device. So being able to build that intelligence into the edge network, for example, the wireless networking services, the unified wired and wireless networking from HP Networking, gives you that ability for the network to make intelligent access decisions based on who you are and what you're doing.